Game 4 of Week 4 here in Minnesota features the Archers and the Whipsnakes. As we wrap up a special weekend in the Premier Lacrosse League, Indigenous Heritage Weekend concludes with two teams at the cream of the crop in the PLL. Ryan Ambler, Tom Schreiber, they spin it around. A low shot turned aside by Kyle Bernlohr.
He speaks up and voices himself as a youngster, and that's obviously important, and he's made an incredible impact in his indoor game.
Stops the shot from Tucker Dordovic there, a volume shooter for the Whips, 2 and teal.
Jeremy, I was talking to head coach Chris Bates, and he said that his personality is just unflappable. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's definitely a team guy, and locker room kind of guy.
Can't stop that one though, as the Whips are on the board first. First career PLL goal for Jack Myers.
He's pumped. You see him flex, see him give the crab after he scores? Jack Myers, rookie from Ohio State. Welcome to the big show. Capitalizing on the turnover. Zed's there to get that ball off the carpet. From 13 yards dead center, he goes 5-hole. That ball gets taken off the field and sent home to the Myers family.
Really all over the place, but he was deaf, so he would have to look up at the ref while he, would listen to the motion.
Mike Shannonchuk stings the top shelf. 2-0 Whips.
So as a Fogo, you're using your ears for the whistle, but why not occasionally look up and use your eyes as well?
Yeah, 100%. Don't rule it out. Anything you can put into your arsenal.
Watch this rip by Shannonchuk. He's got amazing wrists. His release is so fast, it's so snappy, and goalies typically struggle to track his shot. It's not a long, winding release. It's a boom, it's a snap. Usually from the wrists and the hands.
Matched up with Colin Squires here. Schreiber trying to get the hands free with 5 on the timer. Oh, Tom Schreiber. Captain America puts the Archers on the board in style.
This is no accident. This is something that he's been hiding up his sleeve.
Yeah, you would
watch him post up and reach around the defender. It's a shot I think Joey Spallina of Syracuse kind of does from the attack position earlier this year. Syracuse freshman. Watch this angle. Will be scintillating. Look at that.
I feel like you'd expect more of a shot like that from Connor Fields or a guy like that, but yeah, definitely, he's definitely been hiding that one.
Deere had that broken arm.
Whoa! Behind the back, Zed Williams.
Bet you that felt good.
Holy mackerel. Not only does he catch this and get rid of it so fast, but watch the velocity on this shot. This ball's moving.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes in the middle.
We can't even see that from up here.
So fast. Watch, in and out of his stick. Boom.
Perfect placement, too.
Defender and Dobson caught napping. But what are you going to do?
I mean, when you compare playing in a professional league versus playing with Team Haudenosaunee in the World Games, as Matt Moore goes low and sticks it past Kyle Bernlohr. What are the differences in the team environment?
Yeah, I think that, anytime you can come together, obviously when it comes to our national team, whether it's on the national to the professional rankings, you obviously have guys that you play with, year in, year out, especially to the box cross game and the field lacrosse game. And obviously they're from your communities, different local communities, and it's the same thing. I think overall when you're coming into the professional rankings, you build a bond, you build a chemistry with these players, and it's like a brother.
With Grant Amon being out of the lineup, that will continue in this game.
Field, Schreiber, point blank range, beats the buzzer for his second today.
Bernlohr doesn't look happy with his defense. They send a double team to Fields.
Yeah.
Right here, watch it. Here comes a double. And somehow Schreiber finds this massive space in the middle of the D. He's wide open.
Yeah, you can see the kind of slide package that everyone slides over, takes their attention over to Connor. It's easy dump for Connor.
Clock hits 10, game clock under 30 as Zed Williams makes his move. Matched up with Warren Jeffrey, Williams shoots over him. Dobson's got the save with 20 seconds left.
As I said, Saturday action, Matt Campbell. so far today. Who do we like from game one today as an all-star? Oh, Ryder Barnesy and Rob Pennell have to be locks.
No-brainers.
I'm just going to follow your lead on that one, Clint.
Ooh, low to high bullet.
This game's opened up big time. You just feel that scoring is now coming easy for these offenses. They're in the flow.
That's 2 for Matt Moore.
Yeah, they're definitely getting to settle in here as the game kind of continues on here.
Matt Moore's a second-year pro. He was the number 4 overall pick coming out of Virginia a year ago. He can play attack, he can play midfield. He's a strong righty shooter, and when he left Virginia, he was the all-time points leader there. Look at that rip.
As for myself, I've gotten into a little everything. I try swimming, you name it, wrestling.
Mac O'Keefe on the power play.
O'Keefe from Schreiber. Schreiber having a big day. Sets up top of the arc, and he's free to pick apart the defense in this 3-3 set. Watch him read it. Right here, he's reading it.
The no look even. You see that?
Scanning the defense and just sensing where the cushion is, where the skip lane is. His 2 low attackmen pinch the crease. That kind of
creates longevity for these players. Oh,
how did he score that? Are you serious, Matt Moore? A first half hat trick for Moore, and that was gorgeous.
Shot selection was always a key for Matt when he played at Virginia. Look at this. You get an effective pick there, changes the matchup. He likes it against a shorty, so he leans in, uses his body. He gets to the middle, but he's falling down, and it really has no leverage on the shot. And somehow, Bernlohr doesn't pick it up. Was he screened?
The 6 also involved. Stepping into the lineup with Matt Rambo out today for the Whips. Here's Myers. Scored his first PLL goal earlier.
Oh.
Jumps and scores. Keegan Kahn is on the board.
Myers battling Graham Hossack. Gets his first taste of what it's like to face an all-star, and then he kicks it to Kahn, who's got a good matchup here against the shorty. I like how he zigs initially, like nothing there, right?
Yep.
And then he bounces off of it and re-dodges.
Yeah, repositions himself, sets himself up to get a better, higher percentage shot. You know, in a sense where you can, you know, you're continually talking to yourself and working yourself through any kind of situation.
Count the goal for the Rook, Tucker Dordevic. His first today and 8th of his first PLL season.
Whipsnakes with the youth movement. Myers on the board. Keegan Kahn, the second-year pro, and now the rookie, Tucker Dordevic, split left to right down the alley. 3-quarter or overhand hammer to the far post. Tucker Dordevic breaking ankles. Man of asking. You're in charge as a goalie. You tell, you direct.
They're championships, you know.
No doubt, no doubt.
100%.
Power play for the Whipsnakes. Chanachuk, speaking of, Maryland cans it.
That's the shot, Jeremy. This guy gets unreal velocity from a little pop in his shot, and it's not a big, long windup like a, you know.
I've been watching him for a long time, and he is so smooth that he didn't feel like he shot that shot so hard.
So the power, it starts in his feet. He gets a really strong plant, and he uses the big muscles of his legs and his hips.
Yep.
And then the back strength. But to me, it's what sets his apart is the finish with the wrist.
The wrist, yes. Let use this in some AC/DC.
Yeah, we did. We just didn't like the Grateful Dead. Felt it mellowed us too much.
There's Connor Fields.
No Marley, no Dead. Now for a Wednesday practice, we'd listen to some Grateful Dead and Bob Marley, but on game day, you wanted Van Halen, AC/DC, Rolling Stones, U2.
You wanted that hype up, beast up music, get you going for the game.
Get some bounce. Look at Fields, he's got the bounce. Left to left move, gets the matchup change, rolls back to his right, and he's just given too much room. And Tyler Warner knows it. Fields gets to a pretty good spot here. This is a high percentage shot. Look how big that goal is for him.
offhand even too, his wrong hand, which has gotten really incredible, you know, improvement on his left-handed game. He's scoring, you know, predominantly left-handed.
Here comes LaSala, fresh off the face-off, just like he's at Virginia. Dobson snuffs it out.
Oh.
Last chance. Oh. John Robbins denied by Kyle Bernlohr. Rock solid this year, second in the PLL in save percentage coming in, 58%.
Stylistically, very much reminds me of John Galloway.
There's Janichuk on the invert. Makes it look easy. That's a Channy Hattie, his third today.
He's got the matchup against Piper Bond, the rookie shorty. Again, contact, winning the point of contact. Like an O-line, D-line confrontation right there. Bigger, stronger, faster. Janichuk gets leverage. Bond can't keep his feet across the college landscape.
Manny from his sweet spot, save Dobson.
Play it all, be versatile.
Taking after Jeremy Thompson, do it all. Shot clock dwindles, and the two-bomb goes. It's Tucker Dordevic from distance.
It's a nice look. It's a nice look to change of the offensive focal point from right to left here. Myers with the lob pass. Dordevic catches this in stride and catches Dobson maybe a little slow to get to his post. It's a bounce shot to the near post. Not an easy save from Dobson because you got to turn, locate, and reset. I like his positioning prior to the shot. He just doesn't get enough push.
Roman Puglisi will sit for 2 minutes plus the 5 for the misconduct. Trey LeClaire winds it, gives it to Matt Moore, who's got 4 goals today. Number 11 has eclipsed his goal total from the season this afternoon.
Execution. Anytime you're on the extra man, good things happen when you can skip right here. Defense is outflanked on the right side of your screen. It's 2 against 1. You get the one more pass. LeClaire down low to Moore. And Matt Moore, the second-year pro out of Virginia, having a day.
Fields searching. Fields with a feed. LeClaire with the stuff. Connor Fields seeing the field at a different level, and Trey LeClaire the beneficiary.
This is terrific offense. Starts with a 2-man game, and you'll see Fields, good pick set right here. You get the switch. So now you have your matchup. What's the defense got to do? They got to send the posse. They got to double. Double comes, defense vulnerable on the near side. That's the right side of your screen. It's a 2-on-1. Fields has his eyes up. LeClaire finds the seam and scores from in tight. LeClaire immediately knows. Look at LeClaire posted the visual target right there. You see how he held his stick up? Lacrosse is a visual game. Get your stick up, wave it at your teammate, show him where you want that pass. Good finish by LeClaire, but
he's also got a rookie shorty, Piper Bond. Loses his footing. Bond. Piper Bond with the takeaway.
Outstanding defense by Bond. Really good.
Dobson starts the break. Here comes Hasek. Looking, feeds the crease. And Connor Marr slots it home. How about the two-way game of Connor Marr there?
This is Archers Lacrosse 2023. Chris Bates has got to like the transition game. They had led the league in transition shots. It starts with Piper Bond and then Dobson. Hasek carries in and draws the eyes of the defense. Not sure why the Whipsnakes are all spread out. And to Marr's credit, he keeps running the field, okay?
Gotta go. Myers against McMahon. Because right off the faceoff, Harris is a transition player. Here he is. Makes the extra feed. And Bernlohr with the stop on the doorstep.
Attack right away. Again, the strategy still needs some catching up of the net. When he takes it, you take it away.
Nice move, and another stop from Bernlohr denying Schreiber.
Ohio State.
Yeah, Rogers coming over from chaos in the offseason. Oh, Mac O'Keefe. He paid the price as he sticks that from 2.
Looks like it's a cramp. Turn the corner and paint a corner. Pass down, pick down, able to set his feet, free up his hands. It looks like almost a quad cramp, which is you don't see very often.
Maybe a hammy?
Maybe, usually it's a hammy, but it's a hammy.
What's up with the archers and hamstrings?
It looks like he's getting his calf worked on.
Offense.
Down to 10, Challen Rogers, gotta go, gotta hurry. Oh, what a move! Oh, he missed it by an inch. Leclerc. Manny, nice feed. Janachuk stopped.
Wow.
Brett Dobson says no. Fields loves to operate up top, and it works to a T. Connor Fields with a vintage Fields goal. 13-9 Archers.
Whipsnakes defense continuing to switch in the 2-man games, leaves Fields with some favorable matchups. Puts his defender on a yo-yo, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The margin is 4.
Very much in this one. Zed Williams, hammer time. Dordovic, oh yeah! That's 2 bombs for number 2, and the Rooks got a hat trick and 5 total points.
Stone cold execution. Zed Williams off the 2-man game, draws 3. Dordovic catches that north of the 20-yard line. So right here, he's got ample room to get his feet right to plant at the top of the arc. From where? Dead center.
Berger's playing with a little bit of chip on his shoulder after not making Team USA. He's got something to prove here.
Fields, oh, the shoveler. A thing of beauty for Connor Fields. And another hat trick for the former Great Dane.
That's a stinger. But it shows you the power of the face-off. This is the weekend of the shovel shot, the weekend of the backhanded shot.
Several times right off the face-off, and that's the difference today as they lead by 3. Whoa, that'll work. Top cheddar from Ryan Ogevin. Go Bruno.
Augie Ogevin feeling no pain on this move. The power of the face-off once again. Sisselberger a little push. Ogevin yo-yoing back and forth, really strong. Able to shoot through the defensive pressure.
Zed Williams searching.
Find Dordovic and press out against him.
Kahn stuffs it. The wrath of Kahn. He's got 2 goals today, and it's back to a 3-goal deficit.
Coach Stacks playing with probably the youngest roster in Whipsnakes history today. Kahn, a second-year pro. Nova, and then a Terp. What I like here is, man, he gets to pay dirt. He's willing to pay the price and get to the inside.
Dordovic still has it. Twister shot, Dobson gobbles it up. Next week, the PLL heads to Fairfield, Connecticut. 4 more games on the schedule, starting Friday night with the Water Dogs and the Whipsnakes at 6 Eastern, right here on ESPN+. For Quint Kesnick, Dana Boyle, Jeremy Thompson, our entire crew led by Todd Jones and Brett Lancaster, I'm Drew Carter. Good night from Minnesota. Thanks for watching the PLL on ESPN.